This captain's drinking habit almost cost the lives of everyone on board. The moment he stepped onto the plane, he discreetly poured a small bottle of vodka into his orange juice, tossed the empty bottles into the trash, and took a slow, satisfied sip of his spiked drink. The head flight attendant caught the smell of alcohol, but didn't seem surprised. The co-pilot, however, looked stunned. It was his first time flying with this captain. Not long after takeoff, the smell of alcohol filled the cockpit, and the captain suddenly passed out. Luckily, the flight remained smooth, and they were nearing their destination without any major issues. The co-pilot took control and began preparing for the descent. Then everything went wrong. The plane started trembling violently, sending panic through both passengers and crew. The only one who didn't seem alarmed was the captain, who had just woken up. The co-pilot quickly realized something was wrong with the aircraft's elevators. The captain stayed calm and told the crew to reassure the passengers. But the next second, the jet suddenly went into a steep nosedive. The co-pilot tried to pull the speed brakes, but nothing worked. Everyone held their breath as the plane continued falling. The captain radioed air traffic control, declaring an emergency. But at their current descent rate, it looked impossible to survive. To slow the aircraft, he dumped fuel, but it made no difference. The ground was getting closer fast. Then came the captain's shocking decision. He would roll the plane upside down. The co-pilot was speechless. Before attempting it, the captain told the lead attendant to pass his final words to his son. Then, with the co-pilot's help, he began the maneuver. The cabin tilted sharply, and panic spread among passengers and crew. Working together, the captain retracted the landing gear and successfully flipped the plane at just 2,600 feet above the ground. For a moment, the inversion stabilized their descent, but because of the earlier fuel dump, both engines had already failed, and now they were on fire. With no power left, the captain made a quick call. They'd have to find a place to land immediately. He managed to roll the aircraft upright again, but they were gliding on dead engines. Ahead, a church appeared in the open field. The captain tried everything to steer away, but one of the wings crashed into the building. The impact was brutal. Inside the cabin, everyone braced for the worst. By sheer luck and the captain's steady hands, the plane slowed enough before impact that most passengers survived. When the captain regained consciousness, he was in a hospital bed, watching the crash footage on TV, unsure how many people had made it. Then his friend Mike came in and told him the news. Without his quick thinking and flying skill, nobody would have survived. Out of 102 people, 96 made it out alive. But the nightmare wasn't over. Once he was discharged, his lawyer broke the bad news. The crash had been ruled a mechanical failure, but the hospital had tested everyone's blood. The captain's results showed alcohol in his system. On top of that, investigators had found 2 empty vodka bottles in the cockpit. It was undeniable. He'd been flying drunk. Some people argued that his skill had saved dozens of lives. Others said if he hadn't been drinking, no one would have died at all. In the end, the captain admitted to everything and accepted the punishment for his actions, finally facing the truth he could no longer escape. Subscribe for daily contents like this.